Hi everyone, in this video we'll be talking about into the unknown. That is something that is not known, not familiar. Just like familiar sounds is not family. Familiar is family, something you know. Unknown, not known, not family, not familiar, something new. We would be talking about delving into the unknown. Have you ever done stargazing? Let's start by this. Get a blanket in the night and spread it on the ground, and then look up into the sky. What do you see? You see infinite darkness with infinite stars. It's black and white up in the sky. You would see moon there, but we are not talking only about the sky and the stars. Darkness is decorated with a lot of stars there. That is who you are. You are infinite, with infinite possibilities. Those stars are the possibilities. The darkness and the stars are what makes you. This is a way of showing you who you truly are. Delving into the unknown. Tomorrow is an unknown. The next moment is an unknown. You have been living, entering, diving into the unknown all through your life. But how do you dive into an unknown of infinite possibilities, infinite positivities, a life of limitless success, limitless wealth, limitless resources, limitless happiness? This is the future we're not talking about. Infinite, limitless, into the unknown. I am guiding you into the next moment, into a future of limitless possibilities, into the right direction, where you find the life that you prefer, the manifestations that you prefer. This is what this video is all about. Just keep watching and I'll guide you that way. Just follow, and this is you taking a step into a future that is unique and better for you and is preferred. That is why I brought this gaze in the sky, and then you would see the darkness and the stars. And why do I term you as being infinite? Who are you? You are a signature high dimensional entity, a signature high vibrational being that came to have a temporal experience. You are an infinite, immortal, eternal, indestructible entity, a god, a spirit that came to have a physical experience. So you are infinite, you are immortal. Before your life here on earth, you have been in existence. You've been in existence from the beginning of existence, and you would continue to be in existence after this your temporal experience as a human being on earth. You are infinite. What is contained within your whole being? What is your substance? Your substance is the example of, let's say, imagine being in a spaceship and then you trying to just check the window. What do you see out there? The outer space. Outer space is filled with white dots and total darkness with white dots. You don't know where it's starting and you don't know where it's ending. That's how you are. That's what existence is, and that is what being infinite means. You don't know where it starts, where it begins, and the whole, your entire core worth is the stars. That is who you are. You can never be exploited completely. You cannot be explored completely. You have limitless possibilities, positivities, wealth, resources. This is who you are. You are not limited. You are not meant for confinement. You are not meant to be kept within a box. You are not meant to be kept within a matrix. The only way that you can survive is to delve into the unknown, being your authentic self. the high dimensional being that you are in this body. This is the complete you. This is you being whole and complete. This is authentic you. And the authentic you is limitless, is infinite. The only way that you can be your authentic self is to let your higher self be in charge in this body, and that is who you truly are. Then you say, all through my life I've been living. What do you mean by that? Why? You have been living as the compartmentalized part of you. The outside, that's the human part, and then you compartmentalized yourself into the human part and the higher part. The higher self part, you didn't attach to it, you didn't align. You're not whole and complete. You've just been going on autopilot, living by all the information in the earth, on earth. These are what you have been living by, and you felt this is the only way you can survive into the unknown. And so you have been living in that way all through your life. And that is not who you are. And that's the reason why the manifestations you have always been in search of are not there. What manifestations do you want? You want success. You want to always be positive, always be happy, limitless resources, love, luxury. You want to be important, to have a lot of ideas, to have innovations. You want to change the world. You want to shake the world positively. You want to do a lot of good things. And all these are high vibrations, meaning that you have all these. And then low vibrations, on the other hand, is opposite of who you are that you are lacking. You are not successful. You are not beautiful. You are not confident. You are not handsome. You are not perfect. You are lacking in resources, poverty, nightmares, guilt, regrets, pains, sorrow. All those are low vibration negativity, and that is the reason why you don't like them. You steer clear from them because they are not your vibration. They are not who you are. They are not you. You seek high vibration. You are high vibrational energy, a signature high vibrational being, meaning that you are unique. You are one of a kind, and the universe shows you through your thumbprint. There's no two people with the same thumbprint. So there's no two people with your identity. You are one of your own kind. There's no one like you, and you are infinite. And so the resources that you want, just as the stars that you see up in the sky, this is how resourceful you are. This is showing you that you have it all that you want to manifest. Imagine all those manifestations you want, the positivities and all those infinite possibilities that you want. You already have them. I'm sure you must have. If you have probably watched or listened to certain contents of certain motivators or coaches, they will tell you about the fact that for you to manifest, you have to always know that you have. The reason why you don't manifest is because you are lacking. When you always have the feeling that you're lacking, you cannot manifest. What they mean, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. I'm trying to explain on who you are. Probably you must have heard them, but you were never able to understand what they meant by that. What they mean, truly, you are infinite and you've got all those stars. And those stars are your manifestations, are everything that you want. You have them, but you need to know that you have them in order for them to materialize. And the only way that you can have the unknowns that are suitable for you, have the manifestations that you prefer, you need to be your authentic self. And how can you, since you have been compartmentalized for so long, be your authentic self? Is by aligning your higher self to your physical body. And how do you do that? By doing your passion and giving out, because your higher self is your passion. Because it's a vibration, it functions based on what it loves, on the good, it's positive. So you need to do your passion and give out and follow your flow of what makes you happy, what gives you peace. This is how you're meant to live. This is the true definition of living a life. This is the life you were created to live. What is your passion? Your passion is your excitement, the thing you do that gives you the highest joy. No one taught you, you just know how to do it, because I told you you're infinite, you've got it all. You have all the ideas, you came with everything. This is your authentic self, you know it. You are all knowing. So you need to tap into your knowledge, into all the resources that you have. And how do you do that? Is by doing that your passion and giving out. And your passion is, no one taught you how to do this, but you just know how to do it. And when you do it, you find out that all the worries of the world is not in your mind. Your mind is clear. You find peace, you find calm, serenity. You are happy, you are positive, you are high spirited, you are, energetic. A lot of ideas, you don't know where they came from. Limitless ideas, imaginations, creativity, they just flow on what to do, how to do your passion. You have never done it, no one taught you before, but you are just having ideas on how to manipulate, how to do these. Where are these ideas coming from? Because you are knowing this is your truth. Do that thing that is unique to you. No other person does it the way you do. And no other person does it. That is your identity. That is your authenticity. You need to do it and give out. This is what is missing in the world. And how do you know what to do? How to live your life, each moment of your life, is by going with the flow of least resistance. Because life is a flow. You are a vibration, a wave. And you need to go with the flow, because each vibration, let's say for example the wind in an ocean, when you want to navigate an ocean or a wave, you navigate through the flow. It has its flow, it has its control, and just by following that, you're going to safely dive through your destination. You would just surf through the waves or the water safely. It will take you safely to your destination. Life is a wave, because you are a wave, you are a vibration, a frequency, and it is high, it is positive. For you to have the positive, high vibrational life manifestations that you want, that you prefer, that's why you prefer it, you need to go with the flow of least resistance. That is the flow and control. Where the wind is flowing, you just go. Just keep living. And what flow is that? What makes you happy? What gives you peace? Doing your passion and give out. This is your natural control. This is your authenticity. This is you. This is the authentic you that is. And this is the path where you find the manifestations that you need. This is who you are, your blueprint. You don't need to copy anyone. You don't need to listen to anything that anyone knows. This is the only way that you can go into the unknown, because the only thing that you know is what is past and what you're experiencing this now. What you experience the next moment or in the future, in a few minutes, in an hour, a month, in years, you don't know. In decades, you don't know. No one knows. Only your higher self knows. Because you are not meant to know. So you don't know. How can you delve into the unknown? You have been delving into the unknown all through your life. How can you delve into the unknown in a way that it's going to guide you, to lead you towards the manifestations that you prefer, the life that you feel comfortable in? That is a positivity that you are. That's why you're comfortable. You can only be comfortable in where you belong, in where you are. That is how it is. Let's say for example, the habitat of a fish is water. It's comfortable in that water. Anything that is a water body, that is how it survives, because it's an aquatic animal and it's meant to live in water. Let's say a lion, its habitat is on land, so it's more comfortable. This is the only place it can stay to survive. This is the path of least resistance for it, staying where it's meant to be. This is the environment it can breathe in and out oxygen, because it's got lungs. Going through the path of least resistance is staying where you belong, and that is you staying in high vibrational, everything that is good, everything that is enjoyment, happiness. That is your habitat. You were created to survive only in this. This is the only way you can survive and be healthy. So how can you live in that and delving into the unknown, knowing that it's the darkness, you cannot see forward? Let's say you are in a room and you know that your sight, you can only be able to visualize, or you can only be able to see things where there is light. Imagine the unknown is filled with darkness. There's no sign of light, and you are meant to take that path to your destination, and you cannot see where you're going, whether there are dangerous things in front of you, you don't know. How can you take a path where you cannot see? This is the path you have been living by all through your life, and so the only way you can survive is by being yourself. That is you taking the path that you can see, and only you being yourself can you be able to visualize. You can be able to have the eyes, the power of the sight to see in that path. This is the unknown, and the only way you can survive is by going with the flow of what makes you happy, what gives you peace, doing your passion and giving out. This is the only way you can be able to survive, and this is the only way you can be able to manifest the life that you prefer, and this is the only way that there can be light in the path you're taking, because the unknown is darkness. The only way source of light you can have is by being yourself. That is the only way that path can be illuminated, that you can be able to have light. So if you don't, you would just be taking a path of darkness, and you would just be encountering a lot of danger, a lot of unfavorable situations, and you would just find yourself diving into them without knowing where you're going. The only way that you can see in order to know when there is danger, to be able to move past it, to be able to avoid them, is by being yourself, doing your passion and giving out, going with the flow, what makes you happy and gives you peace. This is life. This is what it takes to survive in the unknown. This is going into the unknown, surviving in the unknown. Thank you very much. Like, share, subscribe. I'd like to hear from you or see you in the next video. Bye.